Hey everybody, thanks for joining in. I hope you're having a good weekend so far. I want to talk real quick about today's game between the Jets and the Patriots. This is a game really on paper should be an easy win. I mean, this is a game that really we should be wondering how much the Jets are going to win by, as opposed to are they going to win the game at all. But that unfortunately that's where we are right now with this team. We don't know what they have. They seem to be a dysfunctional organization. We all know that a team. Nothing's working right. Nothing. The front line is just terrible. Yes, the last game they protected Rodgers a little bit better, but still they can't open up holes. The run game is still kind of very mid, and they just are losing games. And it's mostly because of their own faults. I blame a lot of it on coaching, though. I still do, and I always will. They just always seem unprepared. They're just not ready. They just seem like they're not into it. As soon as they have one little piece of adversity, they seem to quit. It's almost like they accept, okay, well, this is it. We're going to lose, and they've got to get out of that mindset, and that's coaching. But anyway, let's talk about today's game just a little bit. Let's talk about the Patriots first. The Patriots are clearly a rebuilding team. They are 1-6. And they are obviously rebuilding. Drake May, I like what I see out of this kid, though. He seems pretty good. He throws a good ball. He may be good for them moving forward. They don't have much talent on the team. Like I said, they are a rebuilding club, so they're not supposed to win games. I don't know if they're supposed to be 1-6, but they're a rebuilding team, and this is a team that wasn't expected to go anywhere this season. On the other hand, the Jets are just really, in my opinion, loaded with talent. Now, some of that talent may be overrated. I get it. But still, it's talent just the same. And it's more talent than the Patriots have on their roster. I can tell you that right now. And the Jets sit at 2-5. So the Patriots are 1-6. The Jets are 2-5. I'm going to tell you what this game is for. This game is not for first place. This game is for last place in the division. And the contrast to these two teams are the Patriots are supposed to be bad. Jets are supposed to be not bad, and they are. So no game, in my opinion, with this team is an easy win. I don't even think today's an easy win. I'm going to tell you at the end of my video who I think is going to win the game, but this is not going to be an easy win for the Jets. Patriots play them hard all the time. The last time they played them, I know the Jets beat them up pretty good, but that was a different team. That was when they had Jacoby Brissett in there, who I've never thought was very good anyway. He's just a mediocre backup quarterback. But this Drake May kid, he looks good. He's mobile. He's got a good arm. He seems to read defenses pretty well. And it's going to be a tough one. I think it's going to be a tough game. This is not going to be a blowout game. Now, what do I want to see from the Jets? I don't know. Score some points. Win a game. You can't score more than 15 points in a game still. This looks to me like Zach Wilson's team from last year. And he got all the blame for that. And now we're blaming everybody else but who we should be blaming for this game, for these games. So, I want to see the Jets look good. I want to see them look like a football team, and this is the time to do it. This is a bad Patriots team. If you want to ever get a win, and I know this, if they win to the game today, next week it's the Jets are back. I want everybody to remember one thing: you just beat up a bad team 2 times in the season. So that means 2 out of your 3 wins will be against the same bad team. So that don't make you a good team. That makes you just not as bad as they are. So. They've got to come together. They've got to score. They got to play today. Look like a football team against this club, because one of these days the Patriots are going to turn right around and come back and be good again, and then they'll be right back to beating your asses again. So take advantage of it when you can, is what I'm trying to say. So today, what do I think is going to happen? I think my prediction is I think the Jets are going to win today, but I don't think they're going to win big today. I don't think it's going to be a 30-10 game or 37-3. I don't think it's going to be anything like that. I think the Jets will probably win today. They may win by 6-7 points, maybe even 10 if you want to give them a little bit of credit here. But I think the Jets will win the game today, and I hope they win the game today because New York fans got to get something to be happy about, because the Yankees have been looking like shit in the World Series the first 2 games. For some reason, they forgot how to see a ball and hit it. They lost again last night 4-2, but that's a whole nother video. So give us something. And with the Giants, I mean, they're just bad. But luckily for the New York Giants, at least they're in a division that's bad. The Cowboys stink. The Washington, whatever they call themselves now, they're probably the best team in the division, looks to me like. But anyway, so we got to give us something to cheer about. Come out there and play. Look like a team. I want to see some passion on the sideline. I don't want to see when Aaron Rodgers throws a pick or he gets sacked or one of his guys drops a ball. I don't want to see him go on the sideline and put a towel over his head and say, "What the fuck am I doing here?" I want to see him march up and down this, bitch at somebody. Look like you care. Look like you want to win the game. Don't put a towel over your head and sit down and sulk the rest of the day. You know, so let's see some leadership here is what I talked about in my last video, because this team has none. They have none. So let's just hope today that at least we get a win. I know it's against a bad team, but at least get the win. You got to start out somewhere, start out here, and maybe this can set the ship right and you can make something out of the season. I still, personally, I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. I don't think they're good enough to make the playoffs, this team. The AFC has some stacked teams, but luckily for the Jets, some of them are losing games. So they do have some. This is still early in the season, somewhat early. Actually, you know what? I'm wrong. The season's almost half over, and here they are sitting at 2-5. So I think the Jets will win today, but I do want to touch on one thing. Imagine this is just, of course, just speculating. Imagine the Jets somehow losing this game today to the Patriots, who have a rookie quarterback who started like 2 games. A rebuilding team. Imagine what it's going to look like tomorrow morning if the Jets lose this ball game. Never mind tomorrow morning after the game. Imagine how the New York media, the market, the team, the analysts are going to handle this if the Jets somehow cough this game up to the Patriots. And they're in last place. They would be in last place behind the Patriots. I think they would be. They have the same record. They both beat each other once. So it would depend on the rest of the conference thing. But either way, who cares? We don't want to mince words here. To me, in my opinion, they'd be in last place. With a team with Aaron Rodgers, Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall, Sauce Gardner. Now we got this Hassan Reddick guy coming back because he got the money he finally wanted, so now he can play. All this talent, and you have a team that's in last place. That would be tragic for this team and this city. Oh my God, they would go crazy. So let's at least hope the Jets can eke out a win today, beat the lowly Patriots, and try to get back on the right. Because next Thursday night we have a game against the Houston Texans, and they're not going to be an easy beat. They can be beat, but they're a better team than the Jets. So this game is you can't lose this ball game. They just can't. So let's just hope they come out, they play some ball, they win a game, and get back on the right track. And maybe by some miracle they can string together 5 or 6 wins and get back in this thing. But today is a can't lose game. They can't lose this game. But anyway, everybody have a great day. I'll be watching the game. I'll be commenting on my X account, and if you want to read and see what I say about the game while it's playing on, go ahead and check me out there. But other than that, leave me a comment below. Let me tell me what you think. And like the video if you enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate all the comments I've been getting lately too. It's a lot of fun to see everybody into it, talking, giving me their own opinions. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys all soon. Thanks.